listen. Just listen for a second. You hear that? That high-pitched whistling sound? That isn't the wind outside. That is the sound of my bedroom door screaming. I'm recording this at 3:15 a.m. because, honestly, I don't think I'm making it to sunrise. I need to get this on tape. I need to warn you. There is exactly one rule when you mess with spirits. One rule. Never break the circle and never open a door until the ritual is done. It sounds like a bad horror movie cliche, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Until I broke the rule. I opened the door to run away, but I think I let something else in. Now, I'm sitting in my apartment, freezing to death in the middle of July. Every door in my home, the bathroom, the closet, the fridge, they're all open. And no matter how hard I push, they won't stay closed.
It started 3 days ago. Just a Friday night with the crew. My buddy Mark, who has absolutely zero chill, bought this old, dusty Séance kit off eBay. He said it was authentic. I said it smelled like his grandma's attic mixed with burnt hair. There were 4 of us. Me, Mark, Sarah, and Dave. We were in Mark's basement. And look, I'm a skeptic. Or I was a skeptic. I'm the guy who laughs at ghost hunting shows. We were drinking a little, cracking jokes. I remember thinking, this is stupid. I have a shift at the warehouse in the morning. Mark lit the candles, we turned off the lights. The air in that basement got heavy. Instantly. You know that feeling when you walk into a room where 2 people just stopped arguing? That static in the air? It was like that, but thicker.
Sarah put her fingers on the planchette. She asked, "Is anyone here?" Dead silence. For like 2 whole minutes. I was about to make a joke about the Wi-Fi being bad in the afterlife, but then the planchette moved. It didn't slide, guys. It jerked, violent, like a magnet snapping into place. It spelled out O-P-N. Mark laughed, thinking Dave was pushing it. But Dave looked like he was about to throw up. He swore he wasn't touching it. Then the candles flared up, whoosh, like someone sprayed lighter fluid on them. The temperature dropped so fast, my teeth actually started chattering. And then the knocking started. 3 loud bangs. Bam, bam, bam. Not on the table, but on the basement door at the top of the stairs. The door we had definitely locked.
The knocking didn't stop. It got louder. Bam, bam, bam. Sarah started screaming. The feeling in that room, it wasn't just spooky anymore. It felt hateful, pure malice. Then I felt something brush against my ankle under the table. Cold, wet, like a dead fish. I panicked. I completely lost it. Fight or flight kicked in, and I chose flight, hard. I ripped my hands off the board, breaking the circle instantly. I scrambled back, knocked my chair over, and sprinted for the stairs. I unlocked the basement door and threw it open. I didn't care about the ritual, I just wanted out. I ran to my car, keys jingling, heart pounding out of my chest. I drove off. I didn't look back. I thought I was escaping. I was such an idiot. I didn't realize that by opening that door in a panic, I was inviting it to come with me.
The drive home was wrong. I was on the freeway, totally empty road, but every time I looked in my rearview mirror, it was vibrating. My car is a 2022 model. It runs smooth, but the mirror was shaking so bad I couldn't focus. And in the blur, I saw a shape in the back seat, just a shadow, sitting there. I turned the radio up, full volume, trying to drown out my own thoughts. But through the music, I heard it. A soft, whistling wind inside the car, with the windows up. I got to my apartment complex, ran inside, and double-locked my front door. Click-thunk. I checked it. Solid. I thought, okay, you're safe. Just a bad trip. I went to the kitchen to grab a water. My hands were still shaking. Then I felt it. A blast of freezing air hitting my legs. I turned around. My front door was wide open. No, listen, I locked it. I remembered the sound. I walked over, slammed it shut again, and turned the deadbolt. I physically pulled on the handle. Locked. I turned my back, taking 3 steps toward the couch. Creak.
That was 2 days ago. Since then, it's a nightmare. It's not just the front door anymore, it's everything. Yesterday, I woke up and I could see my breath. My apartment was 40 degrees. I walked down the hall, bathroom door, open. Utility closet, open. Even the kitchen cabinets were all gaping open. It looked like a poltergeist had a tantrum. I tried to fight it. I'm a guy, right? We fix things. I grabbed a hammer and nails. I thought, if you won't stay closed, I'll make you stay closed. I pushed the closet door shut. I could feel resistance. It felt muscular, like pushing against a linebacker. I hammered in a nail, then another. Snap. The nail didn't just pull out. The head of the nail sheared off. Ping! Just like that. The door swung open again, hitting me in the face with that smell, ozone and rotting earth.
But the doors aren't the worst part. It's what I see in the doors. Last night, I tried to barricade myself in the living room. I pushed my heavy leather sofa against the hallway door. Around 2 a.m., the sofa started to slide. Scrape, 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 inch by inch. The door was pushing a 200-pound couch like it was cardboard. I looked into the gap, the crack between the door and the frame. It was dark, but I saw fingers. Long, gray, too many joints. They were wrapped around the edge of the door, holding it open. And an eye, just one, pale yellow, staring at me through the crack. It wasn't trying to come in. It just wanted me to know that I can never close it out.
I called Mark, straight to voicemail. I called Sarah. Her mom answered, said Sarah is in the hospital. Catatonic. Won't speak. I think I know what I did. When I ran out of that basement, when I opened that door in a blind panic, I created a bridge, a vacuum. The spirit we called, it didn't want to talk. It wanted access. Spirits need a threshold. They need an opening. By leaving the door open during the ritual, I became the door. I am the portal. Wherever I go, the barrier between their world and ours is broken. That's why the doors won't close, because I am not closed.
I tried to leave. I went to a Holiday Inn an hour ago. I got the key card. I walked to room 204. I opened the door, turned on the lights, and let the door swing shut behind me. It didn't latch. It bounced. I looked down the hotel hallway. The doors to room 203, 205, 206, they all started clicking open. Click, 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 all the way down the hall. A maid at the end of the corridor screamed. I ran back here. It's better to be haunted in my own apartment than to unleash this on strangers.
So, here I am, sitting on my bed. The bedroom door is wide open. The bathroom door is wide open. The wind is whistling through my house like a hurricane. My phone battery is at 4%. If you're listening to this and you think seances are a fun party trick, don't. Just don't. And if you do, if you're stupid enough to try it, whatever happens, do not run. Do not break the circle. And for the love of God, don't open the door.
Wait, the door, it just closed. It actually closed.
Wait, if the door is closed, that means I'm locked in here.
It's in the room with me.